Stefan Diggs at 7,900. I know it's expensive, but we saw the good Diggs last week against a bad defense. He's got another bad pass defense. Indianapolis is 26th in pass DVOA. They've allowed the third most points to receivers. And, they're a bend but don't break defense. They allow those underneath routes. Diggs is running about an ADOT of 11 yards. It's kind of that perfect spot to torch them. He had a really big game against them in the playoffs last year. It's a pass funnel defense, and Buffalo is basically a pass funnel offense. All they do is pass. I can see Diggs again repeating his performance from last week.
Steve, just under Diggs, you can get Deebo Samuel. He's facing the Jags.
Dude, chill out, bro.
Gross.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's a great spot for Deebo Samuel, but I'm looking at A.J. Brown in a bounce-back spot here. 2 straight weeks now, he's been under double-digit fantasy points. Last week, 1 catch on 4 targets for 16 yards. It was an abysmal game for A.J. Brown, who was at 7,800. But now he's going up against a Texans secondary that's allowing an average of 9.1 yards per target. That's one of the highest marks in the league. Julio Jones continues to be out. A.J. Brown is going to bounce back. This could be the week that he will do so. After burning everybody last week, the perception on Brown could not be lower going into this matchup. I think this is a great spot for him, and maybe, potentially, we'll see how it shakes out, some lower than usual ownership.
Jeff, what do we think? Which wide receiver are you rolling with?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with the Deebo Samuel call. I just feel like I'm a little bit more interested in George Kittle in that offense right now, but both of them could definitely go off next week. I think buying Ja'Marr Chase here at 7,200, I think people are going to look at this matchup and go, oh, well, the Raiders defend the wide receiver position well, so we shouldn't play Ja'Marr Chase this week. He's 7,200. But, I mean, this player's got 10 or more targets in 3 of his last 5 games. And, I mean, he's done it against good pass defenses. Like Green Bay defends the wide receiver position well. He went for 30 points against them. Baltimore supposedly does that, too. He went for 30 points against them. Minnesota in week 1, he had a big game. I guess this is kind of just a player who his ceiling is matchup proof. He can go off against anyone. So I think buying in on Ja'Marr Chase this week, who we'll see where the projections get later in the week and where we're talking about, but I don't think he's going to get as much heat as some of these other guys. I like buying on him if he's staying in the low 7K range.